pumpkin pie! Woo! Pumpkin pie! Oh! Will I know? With that 22, I will roll up in there, I swear to God, on everything I own. I will go inside Spruce Creek, and I will start whole goddamn Spruce Creek. And then they'll be dead on the goddamn...
Honey, stop saying that.
I'm just telling you.
The cops are gonna be called.
From people, and you make fun of me, I have no respect for you whatsoever. And get off my goddamn channel, because it's gonna be blacks versus whites then, and we gonna have a battle. And by the end of it, it's gonna be cake.
Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new video. Real quick, we need to address some very, hefty things here. That person you're seeing on screen there goes by the name of Dimension7yo online. His real name being Tron. I'll refer to him as both things throughout this video. Now, Dimension7yo originally had a TikTok account with like 200,000 followers. It was banned due to his very erratic videos, his loud nature, and his terrible mouth that he could never keep, on a leash. He then had to make a brand new account that amassed around 195,000 followers. All of the trolling and online harassment whenever he made his second account while he was having his climb and claim to fame once again was just too much for Tron to handle. It ultimately turned out to be one of the things that would drive him over the edge, showing his real self to everybody online. This story is going to be a lot different than what you guys usually see from me. Usually I'll call out people for the terrible things they do, like such as being a predator, but today Tron has done some stuff that's also very, very, very bad. Not only was Tron extremely loud in the apartment that he lived in, to the point where his next door neighbors, who were African American, would start to tell the landlord because they were fed up of hearing all the loud noise. He would get complaints multiple times, which would also drive him over the edge because that loud content that he would make is what would make him popular. Anything that wasn't loud, people really wouldn't care enough to sit through or watch. As long as he's being loud and stomping his feet like a fucking velociraptor, anybody would watch that stuff. That's exactly what made him climb to the top. But that's exactly what also would make him fall. There would be multiple accounts that would be created during his second account's time, where they would just basically make a very similar name to his, like maybe changing one letter of his name, and then going out of their way to repost his content, while also claiming that they're the real Dimension7yo. This extremely, extremely upsetted Tron to the point where he starts to absolutely lose his mind, making threats to corporations, peoples, and even schools. So there's two characters in this manga that we're going to be talking about today. The one that goes by Dimension7yo, otherwise known as Tron, and then a woman that's also in Tron's videos, but I can't tell if this woman is Tron's girlfriend or his grandmother. I genuinely don't know. I see a lot of people saying it's his girlfriend, then I see a bunch of people saying it's his mother. I'm pretty sure, and I'm leaning towards that it's his girlfriend. Without further ado, let's jump right into this video. And with that being said, we'll have to date back all the way to 2021 when Tron finally got an eviction notice.
Just got a warning. Not to be loud. Can't be loud for a little bit. See this? Next time I get evicted.
You may be wondering, how loud do you have to be to actually get evicted from your household due to the amount of noise that you're making? So here's a full video of Tron actually being extremely loud. This was Tron's original and base content. I do give you guys a volume warning. This shit will be loud.
This is Dimension7yo! The Flash! I got my new Nike clothes on. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. With the new shoes! Dimension7yo! This is Dimension7yo! This is Dimension7yo! Merry Christmas, everyone! Dimension7yo's here. Flash, flash, flash. Woo! Oh, y'all hear what happened? What's up? This is Dimension7yo. The aliens, they're real.
Yes, they are, honey. They're real.
The aliens.
come on. Get it up there, come on.
They're real.
Holy shit.
So after watching those two clips from Dimension7yo, you can definitely understand why he was gaining such popularity in a very quick amount of time. It's very unhinged behavior. He's sitting there jumping around, going absolutely berserk like he just did a line of coke strong enough to kill an elephant. So it's very obvious that whenever you act unhinged and quite literally a little bit insane, people are going to follow you because they want something to laugh at. That's really the whole goal of making many people on TikTok famous, to be completely honest with you. Now, Dimension7yo had a lot of claims that he was a type of wizard that can go through a portal and come out as anything he wanted. A rock star, a musician, a rapper, a construction worker, David Bowie. He could come out of that portal and become absolutely anything. He's Dimension7yo. He can come out of that portal with fucking web shooters on his wrist and go insane. He can become the new savior, the new superhero that Detroit needed. He could just went absolutely wild. Dimension7yo also had a very, very unhealthy relationship with this toy doll alien. He loved talking about aliens. Anytime he ever had one in his hand, he would just sit there and talk about how they were coming. He would also sit there in his room on TikTok Live screaming about how the angels were coming.
From it. There's 100,000 likes. The aliens finally made it. The aliens, they finally made it. The aliens, they finally made it. I'm climbing. I'm a mountain boy. Just trying to climb. With the aliens. They're in outer space. Titan. They're here. They're here. Hold up. Never before, never before, never before. They're here. They're the aliens. They're real.
So I think it's about time we actually discuss the ultimate demise of his very, very short and brief TikTok career. It was the accounts that would be continually made trying to be him, trying to impersonate him, and just re-uploading his content, saying that they're the real Dimension7yo. That would be the very last straw for Tron here. Just the very last straw completely. It would cause him to lash out and make a lot of dangerous, violent threats and do a lot of very, very stupid stuff. It got to the point where he said that he'll go get his handgun. If the cops show up one more time, he'll take out all of them on sight and he'll just sit there and wait for them, because he won't be going to jail. And just to add salt to the wound, add insult to injury, he was continuing being loud, which is also causing him to get more eviction notices. More neighbors started to talk to the landlord, complain. They were tired of it. But there was one specific neighbor that he couldn't just get out of his mind. It was an African-American couple who lived there, and he went out of his way to go absolutely berserk, talking about how they're extremely racist for complaining that he is too loud, and then he even goes as far to say soon it's going to be black versus whites. And when that does happen, all of his followers are going to be rioting in the streets, and the whites are going to win. Now I'm going to show you a few of the clips where Tron would be complaining and freaking out over the fact that there are people trying to impersonate him on TikTok. Now I just want to make this blatantly clear, I'm pretty sure we all knew this. I don't think anybody was actually trying to impersonate him, they were just trying to get under his skin for a reaction, for more content from him.
Dimension7yo. That's all they need to know. And from here on out, I don't need to talk anymore about them people. If you all forgot that there's people stealing my content, then you all ain't with me. Y'all ain't for me. Y'all want me to lose. But if you all been there for me since day one, and y'all been watching, and you all know exactly what's going on, and you know there's people trying to steal my content, and you know there should be no point to even talk about them because they've already been talked about already, and people should already block them already. So the whole point is they should already be blocked already, everyone. Who cares what they're doing? Block them, block them, block them, block them. Worry about Dimension7yo, the real account, not the people that are trying to be me, and then trying to post all my videos on there, and for me to talk about it. Because I'm not going to talk about it anymore. And if they keep on, you already know what I said. You can look at all my videos. I got at least 4 or 5 of them. So, you know, block them, report them. Block them, report them. Block them, report them. Look, everyone. If it's not Dimension7yo, the real page, me, don't watch it. Block it. Report it. Block it. Report it. Block it. Report it.
Now, with the constant noise complaints and the constant accounts being made to, and I quote, impersonate him and steal his content, the more unhinged he got. And the craziest thing about this is, the more unhinged he got, the more live streams he would do where he would say things and threaten people and use terrible words against people, the more that the cops would show up just to do a wellness check on him to make sure he's not harming anybody. And when the cops were showing to do a wellness check on him to make sure, you know, he's calming the fuck down, not doing anything too crazy, that made him even more mad. The cops would go on check on him like 3 different times, and after that he had enough. He mentioned how if they would show up there again, he was going to sit there in the living room and wait with his handgun, and he would handle it himself. Right before we jump into him threatening not only his neighbors, a school, other corporations, saying that he would commit mass atrocities, I'm going to show you guys how unhinged he was, with him claiming he can go into a portal and change into anything he could want to be, like he had a fucking Omnitrix.
Like you're crying in an ocean? Go cry. Go cry to your daddy and your mommy. Oh, Jesus.
If you have a mommy, daddy.
My God, I said the word nigga. Oh my, it's the end of the world. Nick this, Nick. Who gives a fuck that for a rap? Who gives a fuck what I said? You got a problem with it? Get off my goddamn shit. We're not talking about no Fortnite. Fortnite's gay. I got 40 different personalities for music. They done fucked up. I got ways where I can go in a portal. I'm not even a fucking schizo. I can go in a portal, and I can turn into a rapper. Come back and be a rocker. Come back and be whatever I want to fucking be. I can go to a portal. Jump from one side. That's why I'm Dimension 7, but you don't listen. You don't even know who I am. You're not even a real fan. Man, because you're jealous, because you see me out rapping everybody, you see me out rocking everybody, and you see me doing it better than all them black African Americans. Facts. I'm tired of black African Americans. Don't you see why my anger is so pissed off? I tried to pretend like I was cool with her. Yeah. But I couldn't be cool with someone that was non-stop like a I don't have respect for steal from people and you make fun of me, I have no respect for you whatsoever goddamn ever, and get off my goddamn channel, because it's gonna be blacks versus whites then, and we gonna have a battle, and by the end of it, it's gonna be KK fuckers. Yep. Because if you keep on with me, I'm gonna keep on with you, and it's gonna be whites versus blacks, and we gonna have a war, and I'm gonna start the goddamn shit, because I'm tired of you don't listen to what I say. It ain't about no goddamn skin color, motherfuckers. But if you want war, we can go get war. And whites will verse these motherfuckers in this town. Black people surround this goddamn area, and they're all racist. Yep. This stupid nigga I have no respect for. I don't give a fuck if I've said nigga.
There were so many things that genuinely infuriated me about that video. Now, one of the real small things that made me mad was how his little goblin of a girlfriend in the background just kept throwing in ad-libs, just kept being like, yeah, you tell him, hunk. Like, she just kept sitting there. She never adds any value besides a quick little ad-lib to the conversation. So now you have a very tiny glimpse of what I meant earlier whenever I said his African-American neighbors kept complaining about the fact he was being too loud, and that really made him mad. It really formed this nasty hatred towards African-American people in his mind just because they were mad about the fact that he was being too loud, which they had every right to be mad about, by the way. Now, the next and last clip that I'm going to be showing you here today is going to be one that's extremely unhinged and messed up. Viewer discretion is advised for people who can't handle some, bad things. But in these clips that I'm going to be showing you, he's going to be threatening to go to his local school, and I'm pretty sure you can piece together the puzzles, going to other big corporations and, doing some nasty shit there. It'll all make sense about what I'm saying when I show you this clip. Just know that this is the thing that landed him in prison. We'll talk about that right after we're done watching this clip.
Yeah, stop lying.
I ain't got no off my goddamn channel. I've had enough of every goddamn motherfucker. Knock on my door one more time with the police and see what happens to you all. I will damn schools. Facts. And I will go to Spruce Creek myself and goddamn school. Facts. With that 22, I will roll up in there, I swear to God, on everything I own. I will go inside Spruce Creek, and I will start goddamn Spruce Creek. And then they'll be dead.
Stop saying that.
I'm just telling
The
you.
cops are gonna be calm
When the
again.
cops come, I will that's too. This time around with shit.
Then you go to jail. You'll be going to prison for murdering a cop.
They'll all three be dead this time. So try to fuck with me this time. Cause I'll go get my trunk, bring the motherfucker inside the house, and just be waiting on fucking police officers to show up. So, now's not the time to fuck with me. You wanna fuck with my life, end my life? I'm gonna go out with a fight. Motherfuckers, I'm gonna go out with a fight. A shoot. It's gonna be a goddamn shoot. If I get killed, oh well, cause I know eventually you're gonna get killed, and motherfuckers are gonna get killed because they fucked with me and I was dead. And
As you could see, that was him at his most unhinged state, making a lot of dangerous threats to multiple people, innocent children who had nothing to do with this. He threatened to go into their place of learning and do heinous acts. Thankfully, this is the stuff that landed him in prison, and he was arrested in mid-January of 2022, where he's remained since. Now, here's the bad information. Looking into his records, you will see that he's in current custody medium, but his current release date is November 26th of this year. In exactly 63 days of the day of me posting this video, September 24th, he will be released from prison, back to do whatever he so pleases. My prediction for this, when it does come, the day of reckoning, once it does happen, I believe that he's going to come back to TikTok or any other platform, get relatively popular again, and then he's going to go down that insane spiral of just fucking hatred and insanity of losing his mind over very absent stuff that doesn't even matter. I hope nothing bad comes of him being released in the 26th of November of 2023. I genuinely hope he gets out, stays off of social media, and can just live his life alone, just, living a very humble life instead of being crazy on the internet. It does worry me that he's going to be getting out this year, especially with the threats he made to a school full of children who had nothing to do with this. It is just a genuinely terrifying situation, especially with the lengths that people on the internet will go to just to get a reaction out of somebody. People sitting there making multiple accounts just to make this person mad, which led him down a spiral of madness and hatred, just causing him to completely ruin his own life because of the terrible decisions he was making due to the terrible people on the internet just constantly, making fun of him and milking him for a reaction like he's a content cow. And please do not take what I just said as me defending this man or his actions. I think he's someone who should stay off of social media for good and should not be allowed on here. If he makes a new account, I believe that he should just be immediately banned. He should not have any contact with a bunch of people that are just going to make fun of him and take him down that same little spiral again. It's not worth it, and I think it's a very dangerous situation, and I'm just worried about the people around him or the people anywhere in his relative area that he could actually harm. The YouTube account you're seeing on screen is the person who originally made a video about Dimension7yo, so all credit goes to him. All inspiration that I had to make this video is because of him. His channel will be linked in the description below, and I think he does make some pretty good content, so I do heavily suggest checking him out. That'll be it for today's video. Thank you all for watching today's video. I hope everybody watching has a great day or night depending on whenever you watch this video. And like always, have a great day or night. Stay safe. See ya.